All right, shalom everybody, and peace of the Lord to all of you. I hope my voice came in good on your side. As I say, we are looking at the news in front of us about India and Pakistan. And the Pakistani, they claim that they shut down two Indian airplanes, which is, if it's true, I mean, this is a disaster for India. And they claim that they killed the three Pakistani, and one of them is a child. Which is, if it's true, that means Modi, he did fart. Because after all the threat, what he will do, wait for me, I'm going to teach you how to behave. And then what we see in the news, that he did nothing really. And if he lost two airplanes, that will be a very horrible news for India. In the Indian side, as we see here in the India Today, they are reporting a Pakistani jet was shut down.
Indian side from the army is that no civilian assets, no Pakistani civilian assets or army formations have been targeted. It is precisely targeting the terror infrastructure which has been bleeding India since ages. So that part has been made clear, though there are now reports coming in from Pakistan, their DGISPR and others have said that, in fact, spoken about some casualties, at the same time saying that they will retaliate at their time of choosing and at their own time. So that threat has come from Pakistan. And Preeti, I can also tell you that a fighter jet, as we have reported, has crashed in Papur. And in fact, we'll in some time, although we've got the visuals, get complete reports, because right now, even the security forces, the police hasn't reached the location, based on eyewitness accounts and fire and emergency accounts, that it is a fighter jet. There is fuselage, there is a complete the damage to the fighter.
All right. So I don't know even what the purpose of this attack from India, if there is no Pakistani target was targeted. So do you target what? What exactly they target? I mean, what for this all drama? You know, the terrorists, you can target them from the day number one. I mean, what are you waiting for? All this drama, it turned to be nothing. So if this is what's happening is true, that means Modi, he just did something stupid, and he did not really keep his promise. Now, in the Indian side, they are saying the one Pakistani F-16, they claim it's an F-16, is the one they crushed down. But, I mean, at wartime, if we can call it war, everybody lies. So you cannot take really what India, either Pakistan saying. Both sides will lie. You know, always in wartime, lying is a weapon.
Which fighter jet, which brand, we do not know. We also have no confirmation about the pilot. So that obviously is something that will be clear in some time. But it was a massive fireball that locals reported. Post that, the Fire and Emergency Services Department was informed. And luckily, it has fell in between houses. It has smashed a compound wall.
So they are saying that the Indian, they destroyed one fighter jet for Pakistan, and this fighter jet fell down in between houses. Nobody died. You know, I'm not going to take too much time to talk about this, because until now, obviously, there's nothing. What India promised was so big. What they did is so small. You know, it's a fart. It's not even. I cannot even consider it as an attack. If you see even the pictures of the attack location, you will die laughing. It's like a firework. Like there is a hole in the concrete in the one cement. I don't know. I don't know how they can even call such an attack an attack. But I guess Modi, he wanna make himself look like he keep his promise without going into his promise. Like, let us do something, but it is nothing. And those, they cannot be, as I hear from the sound. We did not see anything, actually. I don't know. I mean, this Reuters, they put for you a video. But did you see anything in the video? Well, I saw nothing. What is that? We heard sound. And usually such a sound is a sound of a missile, not a sound of an attack by airplanes. Rocket, another way. I mean, very, very funny and very weird. So all the noise they made, we will go to war, and maybe they will use nukes, and maybe, you know, and you know, at the end of the day, India strike on the Pak's attack, pray for, okay. So someone from Pakistan, he is a Christian, saying that one child and 2 women died. Well, who is the one who told you this news? The Pakistani government? Can you trust them? You know, I want to teach you something. In the time of war, never trust anyone. Even if you are my friend and you are close to me, I will never trust what you say in the news. Because at wartime, everybody lie. Lying is a must at war. You know, they win war by lying. There's no ethic at war, you know. And lying is a great tool for, you know, to win the war. So now Pakistan, when they say 2 women, 1 child get killed, are you going to believe what Pakistan say? Do you think really India went all the way to Pakistan and they planned for attacking them for the last 2 weeks to kill 2 women and 1 child? Do you think really this is what they were targeting? So all of this is a part of a propaganda. However, it is possible to be true that in the attack, 2 women and maybe 10 children die. You know, it's possible at war. But to say that the attack caused 2 women and 1 child, why? They were attacking a nursery, the nursery of Taliban. You know, who in the world will believe that 9 attack, 9, the Indian attacked 9 locations, and the casualty is 2 women and 1 child? Like, do you want to use your brain, or you don't have any? Huh? Maybe you don't have any.
Which is in Murid Ke, the mosque of Hafiz Saeed being attacked by these precision weapons. It's a tri-service strike, and nothing can not take away from the...
All right. So any news come to you, like until further a point, you see things in the ground. When you see it in the ground, even in the ground, they can be manipulated and can be fake. Like, you know, there was Hamas, they make tons of videos of civilian being lost their head. But the fact it is not true, it's fake. So, you know, never trust the news you see. And I assure you, both sides will lie too. Not only Pakistan, India will lie a lot. Like the same as in the war in Russia, you know, the Russian lie, Ukrainian lie, American lie, everybody lie. For all of them, their God is Allah, you know. When I'm talking about their God is Allah, because the second you start lying, your God is the devil. All right, we're trying to get more news to see if there is something more happening. India says it has struck Pakistan. Pakistan, it will retaliate. Yeah, and actually, I will not be surprised if the Indian will suffer from heavy loss in their airplane jets, because lately, Pakistan, by the money of Qatar, they were able to purchase massive amount of defense system for their airspace, Chinese ones. Very, very advanced, you know. Israel attack Yemen. Well, all those attacks is useless, really. I mean, like now Trump, he claimed that the Houthis surrender. I mean, how they surrender? I mean, how you make a surrender if still they will attack Israel? For him, he tried to separate himself from Israel, and he don't want to be like, I'm fighting you because of Israel. As long you will stop attacking ships in the Red Sea, I have no business. So in reality, the one who surrendered is a Trump, not the Houthi. You know, the Houthi got beaten heavily. Yeah, they lost a lot for sure, but still they will attack Israel. Nothing changed. In less than 24 hours from now, you will see the Houthi shooting a missile again, or maybe 2 days, 3 days, because for sure they lost a lot of weapon, a lot of storages. But those are savage. You know, the only way to finish business with them is to use nukes. You will never finish with them. How about, I'm muting the microphone if I feel I need to cough. As you know, I don't feel good. So forgive me if I mute the microphone from time to time. Christian Prince is also being a taqiyya. Me, I'm using taqiyya. You tell me how. Go ahead. Tell me how I'm doing taqiyya. Go ahead. You tell me. I mean, I just spoke against everybody. Taqiyya, you idiot, is when you cover for somebody against somebody. I just spoke against everybody. I just said the Russian lie, the American lie, the Ukrainian lie. Correct, guys? Taqiyya is when you're lying to defend somebody. You're an idiot. How I can be to win taqiyya, you donkey, if I just said everybody is a liar? What an idiot you are. I heard India stop water from entering Pakistan. That will be, actually, this will be the most, let us say, aggressive attack against India if really the Indians stop supplying them with water. That would be very hard. I mean, this is nothing. The water is a big problem, you know. This is nothing. But again, the news is not what you hear in TV, neither in the Indian. The Indian, they will praise their army, for sure. The Pakistani will say the same. India hit 4 targets in Pakistan. And look what they hit. I mean, look, you see the blocks? You see the blocks? I mean, that's it, the attack. This is the attack location. How in the world this is even... Look, there's a cooking pot. There's shoes. What... This is the Indian TV. I mean, how even the Indian TV, they put such a thing? I'm not sure what is that, you know. Cooking pot. This is the 8 targets. Lord have mercy. I don't know what to say. Stupidity is amazing. Let us see what Sky News, you know, they are bringing to us. Watch live.
Via the AP news agency, quoting Pakistani authorities who have told them that those missiles fired by India into Pakistani-controlled territory have now resulted in 8 deaths. So they are saying that at least 8 people have been killed following those strikes by India on Pakistani-controlled territory. So that coming to us via the AP news agency, who are quoting Pakistani
so they killed.
There, we'll keep a close.
So they killed 26 of your civilians, and after a long planning, you killed 8. What an amazing attack, India. A bunch of potato. This is the attack, really. I mean, what is this? This is not even like a grenade attack. I mean, do you see the stupidity? This is the attack you did? What is this? Potatoes. Like when you hear, like we will do, just wait, you think really there is a real thing will happen. And then, yeah, obviously, Obviously, Moody, he farted. He did not do really any real attack. Let us see if we can find a better station to get some information, something valuable. What a stupid attack. Let us see. Let us go to the BBC, and the BBC will take side of the Pakistan because a lot of Pakistani are in England. CNN. Look at the CNN Pakistan.
Will this restore deterrence? Because that's really what we were after, weren't we?
Absolutely. And this is actually a punitive kind of an action that has been taken on. I have been in other shows where I've been advocating this, that one such probably attack cannot actually give the deterrence. It may give a deterrence for some time. Like, for example, in 2016 and 19.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Obviously, Moody, he did fart. He did not do any real attack. And we will see if they are both lying about the fighter jets were taken down. So Pakistan announced 2 fighter jets from India were taken down, and the Indian announced 1 F-16, as they claim, from Pakistan were taken down inside the Indian border, which means the Pakistani were attacking India by fighter jet. And here, by the way, I find the claim of the Pakistani very funny and weird, because how they attack you by missiles, not by airplanes, and then you were able to take down 2 of their airplanes. That must be true story, right? Pakistan shot down 2 Indian jets after India fired missiles on terrorist camps. Let us see. This is the title. I mean, the BBC is the most weird TV station ever to watch. India Today. High alert in India. Breaking news. 8 Pakistani killed. Okay. This is who? This Abdul. He looked like a cockroach. What is that? A manufacturer for shoes? Why do they have a lot of shoes there? Is that a shoesy land? Okay. Oh, here our friend, Tiggling. You know, remember her? Tiggling. Tingle. Yeah. By the way, if this woman, she blessed Pakistan, Pakistan will win the war. If this woman, she blessed India, India will win the war. It's in her hand. That's it. She can do miracles. Confirmed strike by India Army. India Today. They keep repeating the same. They have no news. I mean, those news agencies are just a fraud. They have the same clip. They will keep repeating for the coming 10 hours until they find another selfie from somebody. Tingling, yeah. But honestly, I'm really... if this is the attack of India, I lost my respect to this Moody, and this Indian army became a joke. I mean, they killed 26 of your civilians with impunity in your land, and then when you attack a shelf of shoes. Why you don't attack, you know, like where they make bombs, where they make missiles, their warehouses, you know, where they store bombs. What is this? Republic word, Operation Sindoor. Ah, this is why the attack is not powerful. It is Sindoor. It's a Sindoor attack, you know. Yeah, those are Pakistani army. What he found there, hashish? What those cases? Yeah. Source out of 9, breaking news. Successfully hit target 4 in Pak, 5 in India, Pak. How it's 4 in Pak and far? They are hitting inside India too? Do you need to hit inside India, or you know, you go there inside India? I know. I mean, the news is just funny news. But I just saw it, and people saying that India attacked Pakistan. But when I look, I did not find anything serious, really. I find it horrible for the name of India if this is what they have done. Because that will not make the, you know, those terrorists fear India. They will do more. Yeah, now they will do more, because they say, okay, look what we did to them and look what they can do to us. And actually that will tell Pakistan that India now fear them heavily. Otherwise, actually, I don't see a reason for India to attack in such a stupid way if they don't fear Pakistan. There's no other reason. Because either you want to attack or you don't, you know. Yeah, I know, but why they are attacking in Indian Kashmir? If you are in India Kashmir, you go and, you know, you invade. I mean, it's your land. Go and take those terrorists off. Yeah, they are doing the same as the Israeli. You know, the Israeli, they got many chances to attack Iran and destroy their nuclear facility. And now the stupid Netanyahu, he wish he did for sure, as I said many times, because Trump, he don't want to attack Iran. And I will not be surprised, actually, if Trump is the one behind is forcing India not to attack Pakistan. In fact, Trump, he will be in Saudi Arabia and Qatar and Emirat in a few days from now. And I'm thinking that he will announce a new peace agreement between Israel and maybe Saudi Arabia. You know, I mean, this guy, he's forcing stupidity, thinking that he is doing good, because that is not how you bring peace. Peace will never happen between Israel and the Muslims. Peace is not a piece of paper, you idiot. Peace is in the mind of people. If they want, if you can make them stop hate the Jews, then you can speak of peace. Otherwise, piece of paper, this piece of paper, they will delete, they will burn as soon they get strong. As soon they get stronger than Israel, they have nukes, you know, take a hike with your peace. So all those who sign peace agreement with Israel, they sign temporarily, as the Quran says. The Quran says, cry not for peace when you are the uppermost. Which means, when you are the uppermost, never sign for peace. But if you are not, you sign for peace until you are the uppermost, and then you kill them. Right? I'm sound much better. I am growing mint, so I decided to boil some mint, and I added some honey, even though I'm sweet, by the way. So I put some honey in the mint. You know, I'm not drinking tea, mint. Actually, it tastes good. And by the way, mint is the easier to grow. I mean, those mints are crazy. You plant one, that's it. Will keep coming forever. So I advise you all, if you have, even if you have a little balcony, to grow mint, because they can supply you with mint for forever. They are very strong, you know, producing plant. Trump did not surrender. So why he said if they stop bombing, we'll stop attacking? Did they stop bombing Israel? No. So what the point? What the point if you say that the Houthis surrender when you make an agreement with them? How that is a surrender? Like, we don't attack you, you don't attack us. Is that a surrender? No. That's not a surrender. Secondly, the Houthi, they insist they will keep attacking Israel. So how they surrender? So tomorrow the Houthi will shoot another missile at Israel. And now actually Trump, he left Israel alone. Because now he washed his hand from this fight. And he left the Israeli alone to fight the Houthi. Yeah, America have nothing to do with it now. They will never intervene any missiles. They will never even intervene any ship is coming from Iran to support the Houthi. Remember, that's it. You know, we don't attack you, you don't attack us. So now the Houthi, they will start building their weapon again. Iran will start sending them weapon. And Trump, he claimed that he finished his mission. So sometimes the news give you a false appearance for the news. And for sure, you know, if you are a person who think Trump is a hero, you will say, wow, I mean, Trump, he stopped the Houthi. No, he did not. He did not. Because there is no point if they are going to, you know, to keep attacking Israel. Remember, the whole attack of the Houthi is because of what? Because of Gaza, supposedly, right? So if they are going to keep attacking Israel, that means they did not stop. They, you know, because of their heavy loss, they said, okay, we will stop attacking ships in the Red Sea. That's it. Leave us alone, America. Surgical, strategic, supreme. Absolutely. I find it funny when those like this army guy, hardly he can see without his eyeglass, and he is going to give us what's happening. In fact, he is not even in the army, he is retired, you can tell. Yeah, they bring people just to make a comment about stupidity. And here they repeat the same thing, which is nothing. Hey brother, look at the attack of India. Do you see that hole in the wall? It's done by India, brother. Allahu Akbar. Very, very horrible. Let us see if Router have any news. Anything new? No. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, I said that if the Indian, they use only missiles, how the Pakistani claim that they took down 2 Indian jet? They might be took 2 maybe drones and they claim that they are jet, you know. It's very possible because, you know, you send the drones for severe, like to serve the area, to spy, to get information. Maybe they took down some, you know, some drones. Because India, they make a very good quality drones too, you know. Yeah, I said from the beginning that both sides will lie. So now the Indian, they are claiming that they shut down an F-16, right? But I suspect that's to be true.
Revenge, retribution, whatever we might call it, history has been scripted, viewers, today. And it ties in not just to Pahalgam, with multiple terror attacks that Pakistan chose to bleed India with. I want to also bring in, Munish, with what Munish was elucidated, Ankit, this is the second part that you were speaking of, because at one part you spoke of mainland Pakistan.
Yeah, it's just nothing really. But anyway, look like the attack is not really a real attack. It's the same as I did something, you know, but it is not really an attack. We cannot consider it an attack. Another way for me, Modi, he farted. And his fart smelled so bad. He claimed he would do something, but he did not do anything serious. I mean, this woman can do better than Modi, trust me. Can make a party in Pakistan and bring some bachabazi and peace will happen. Yeah, I don't see something serious here. Yeah, Putin, he play karate. That's amazing, Putin. You can flip like that, Putin? Oh, don't forget to fall down in front of Putin, otherwise you will end dead. The KGB will shoot you dead after 2 minutes. Like, imagine if I am playing karate with Putin. Who is going to win? For sure, Putin. What a criminal piece of garbage. Yeah, we will see. Republic word. Yeah, it look like all of them, they have the same news. They keep repeating it. Nothing new, really. Let me see if I can seek other news. The Mahdi? Yeah, the Mahdi, for sure, the Mahdi. India. Let us see, let us see. This is the Hindu. The Hindu webpage. Let us see what the Hindu is saying. India launches Operation Sindoor targeting Pakistan terror infrastructures. Live update. Where is the live update? This is live update? Where? Death toll from India strike jumped to 8 civilians. Pakistan military spokesman. Okay. Commercial flights suspended in north part of India. Pakistan shut down 2 Indian jets. And the drone defense minister, Pakistan defense minister Khawaja Asif. His name is Khawaja. All right. Those, Pakistan, they use Arabic name. Khawaja is not an Arabic word, by the way, but it's an insult. Like if you want to say that you are an outsider, a bad person, a kafir, they call you Khawaja. All right. Military has shut down at least, mean. Not 5, not 6, not 7, at least, brother, at least we shut down 2. Are we talking about flies? What do you mean at least? Either you say 2 or 1, or so. What do you mean at least? Anyway, Pakistan. Indigo issue travel advisory. Okay. So here is the targets. Is that includes the battery? I see the battery in the top. The reporter who is taking the screenshot, his phone is almost dead. I hope that is not the operating machine screenshot, because look, the battery is dead. Look at this. There's only 1 bar left in the battery. Flight Trader 24. Man. I don't know. I was expecting that Moody, he will find where the sun set in murky water in this attack. But obviously he did not go to that far, because all of us, we are desperate to find where the sun set. You know, this is why he attacked when it was dark. You know, what is the time now in India? Anyone knows? Is it going to be morning soon there, or still early? I think still early. No, it should be morning actually. What is the local time in Delhi?
The time in Delhi, India is 5:28 a.m. on Wednesday.
It's almost. So in 2 hours, 3 hours from now, we will have more better, clear news. Because both sides, you know, Indian and Pakistani, didn't see good at night. So their news at dark time is very dark. But by the morning, I hope their vision will be better and we can get more details. 5 a.m. in India. This is the time when Allah come down every third part of the night. Like between 4, you know, 4, something like that. Yeah, let us see what will happen soon. But if this is the attack, I say that Moody, he farted. He made too much noise for nothing. Absolutely nothing. And let us see if he will keep his promise by stopping the water. Because if he stopped the water, that is really something very, very bad for Pakistan. Pakistan economy is so horrible, collapsing. You know, most of their food is coming from the World Bank assistance, donations. Yeah, otherwise I don't see this attack. Where is the attack in the attack? My cousin, they attack better. You know, in Lebanon, Hezbollah used to attack the Christian area. They come by thousands, like ants. You know, ants? Seriously. Like ants. I'm not exaggerating. And they come with them. It's not only Lebanese Hezbollah, you know, Iranian, Afghanistan, all kinds of Shia coming from everywhere. Shia from Syria, Shia from Iraq, Shia. And those Christian Lebanese, nobody helped them. Nobody. You know, they're alone. And all the attack with all the thousands of fighters, at the end of the day, it turned to be nothing but fort. They run behind, and behind them, hundreds of dead bodies. Literally. They could not even take 1 meter in the ground. So if we want to count this to that, I will find that Moody, he farted because he did nothing to the terrorists. I mean, where is the terrorist? You said you did not attack the Pakistani army, and you didn't attack the terrorist. So what you did? What exactly they did? We watch the images. We see an images of shelf full of shoes. Hammer. This is the missile called Hammer, and the Hammer killed 10 shoes. That's deep. Very deep.
I think that our government has demonstrated.
So one final question before we let you go.
And guys, look at the top. Indian army said justice been served. How's that? How justice been served, you idiot? You did not capture the killers. You did not kill them, and you did not hurt their ass. So how justice been served?
As armed forces worked with precision, all the three services. That's why you saw during Prime Minister's meeting.
Just shut up. We thought you are a fart. It turned to be you are a diarrhea. Seriously. You know, all this noise about he will attack, he would do. I thought, man, this guy Modi is going to burn Pakistan. Honestly, I thought this guy, you know, he mean it. But based on what we see, this guy, he not even fart. I mean, what is killing 8? This is what the Pakistani claim, and most of them, they are women and children. How that is justice being served? I want to know. Like, did you attack the Pakistani airports, fighter jets? You burned some of them. You destroyed their ammunition, their missiles. What is this? What is this? Wait and watch. Well, this is the Indian himself. They are not saying anything more. The Indian, they are saying they are done. Don't you see they are saying justice is served? That's it. It's over. That means over. That's it. When you say justice is served, that means the mission is finished. CP stand for Pakistan. That's the last I would do. But I am disappointed of this Modi. He's a potato. He's the same as a Trump. He's a potato too. Potato plus potato. We need some onion. We can make potato salad. They have big mouth. I can remember Trump. Until 12 p.m. if Hamas did not release the hostages, the gate of hell will open on them. 12 p.m. came, 12 days after came, 12 weeks came, and still nothing happened. Potatoes. You know, both are potatoes, big mouth. In reality, they do nothing. Yeah, this is a war of talk, you know, that's not a real war. But maybe sometime it's good to have war of talk, not real war, you know. Real war is ugly anyway. But if you don't want to do, I mean, you see, because now everybody will laugh at India. This is the promise you told your people would do. What is this? What is that? I will not be surprised if the terrorists attack tomorrow again. Because they say to themselves, uh-oh, each time we kill 26 of them, they will hit the shelf shoes. Right? We will see. But based on what I see now from the news, India failed. Big failure. Actually, it's a big humility to India. Regardless of all the lies of Pakistan, like, you know, they are saying they destroyed 2 airplanes. I don't believe them. The Indians saying they destroy 1 airplane, F-16 for Pakistan. I don't believe them. And why Pakistan have F-16? Anyone can tell me? Is it true that Pakistan have F-16? How come Pakistan, who is the one who sold them F-16? Is that the smart American? They are sending the terrorists. Let me search. How many F-16 Pakistan has?
Based on the information available, Pakistan operates approximately 85 F-16 fighter jets. This fleet consists of a mix of variants, including F-16AB, Around 66 of these older variants are still in service and have undergone midlife updates, MLU, to enhance their capabilities. F-16CD. Approximately 19 of these more advanced Block 52 variants were acquired between 2006 and 2010. These F-16s are crucial for the Pakistan Air Force, PAF, and are operated by several squadrons, including No 9 Feet Griffin Squadron, Sargodha, No 11 Feet Arrow Squadron, Shabazz near Jacobabad, No 19 Feet Sherdal Squadron, FATA Training and Air Defense, No 5 Feet Falcon Squadron, Shabazz near Jacobabad, operates F-16CD. The PAF has historically relied on its F-16 fleet for defensive roles, and the aircraft have been involved in various conflicts and engagements. The United States has also provided funding for the maintenance and upgrades of Pakistan's F-16 fleet.
Amazing. The United States, they are like Santa Claus for the world. They even offer free maintenance for the F-16 of Pakistan. I mean, do you see how wonderful America is? They give F-16 to Pakistan. Like, why? In the year 2000, Pakistan was a good country? What a stupid idiot. Hold on. In the year 2000, wasn't George Bush the president? Which American president approved giving Pakistan F-16? Multiple. What a great news. And not only that, actually. The most notable recent approval are by Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Can you believe it? Donald Trump, he approved 397 million package to maintain and monitor Pakistan F-16. This is our friend Donald Trump. Stupidity. America. Welcome to America. They feed every beast in the world. Are you a beast? Call the American White House. They will feed you. Yeah, even Donald Trump, he approved supplement for F-16 of Pakistan. What a trashy. Yeah, Trump himself. What a potato coward. Money worshipper. I'm sure under the influence of Qatar. Let us see what Sky News is saying. Life, Sky News.
Countries, Israel, India, and India provided dossiers of evidence of this. Two of the main conspirators were arrested in America and were jailed. In fact, one was extradited a few weeks ago to India by the American authorities. Now, over the past few years, then we had this attack on an Air Force camp in 2016 at Uri, which borders Pakistan.
Anyway, guys, as you see, don't be disappointed. All of them, they are evil. Those are not army boots. And what is this? This is an attack of an army. I mean, give me a break. What is this? This is an attack they are preparing for the last 2 weeks. Those are not army boots. Those are like, I cannot call it like sport. There's sport boots. There's all kinds of boots, you know. And because you live in Kashmir, you know, Kashmir is very muddy, very rainy, very snowy. So it's very normal to have boots. But I don't see any uniform. I don't see anything have to do with the army. I see a cooking pot in the, you know, in those shelves. It looked like it's a house. That video released by Pakistan. Yeah, but why the Indian they are playing it? You see, here you see the stupidity of the media of India. If this is fake, why the Indian, like if we go right now to the Indian TV, they were playing the same video. So if this video is false, let us say, why the Indian TV they play it? But my friend, I said I don't trust any videos. You know, the war is about lying. It might be like they hit, but until now the Indian they said nothing. You know, they are not saying where we hit, what we did exactly. They have no details, and why they hit at night, so nobody can see what they hit. Hit at daytime, why at night? I will tell you a story. Once I went at war, and I went at night. The army came to attack me. There was like 10 million soldiers, you know, and I said to myself, I'm going to make them go crazy and subdued and surrender. So I commanded the moon to split asunder. The moon split. Nobody saw that moon splitting except me and the army, which does not exist no more. So maybe the Indian Modi, he decided to split the moon when nobody see it at night. You know, it's like an India movie. Yeah, this is a true story. I have no witnesses. What's wrong with you? Always when the story have no witnesses, obviously it's true. Honestly, listen, have you ever heard of somebody killing somebody and leave witnesses? There is witnesses only when the killer is a donkey. Oh boy. Like, hey, smart criminal, how many witnesses you left behind? 100. That's good. So maybe Moody, he decided to commit his crime and nobody see it. So in the front of his people, he will be a hero. In the front of the Pakistani, they saw nothing. Okay, that's good. Yeah, let's see what this guy is saying. Blah, blah, blah.
Where he's heading next week on his first foreign trip since returning to the White House. His administration will be concerned about the potential for serious conflict between countries with nuclear capability. But at the end of the day, his administration also has limited capability in terms of diplomacy.
David Blevins there. Now, Pakistan's information minister has told Sky News that his country would do all it could to defend.
I don't know. I feel like those Sky News, as if they are talking from under the shelf or under the table. I like their head is down, their eyes is looking down. I don't know. Like, do you see something wrong with those Sky News reporters? I don't know. In Pakistan, everybody is in a bicycle. Is that the case in the case of war? Everybody in bicycle? And look at this Abdul. This Abdul alone will scare the hell of Pakistan. What this Abdul is saying? Hold on.
And Pakistan has a right to respond.
Really?
Pakistan will respond. As I've said before, we had an apprehension that India will attack. Pakistan has never struck first, but we have the right to self-defense. And the way civilians have been targeted, and I have, pictures and images of women and children who are badly injured in hospital.
Oh, look, Pakistani. They were dancing for the children of the Jews dying in October 7. But the Indian, they killed the childrens. Disgusting, bad people, ugly. Yeah, we saw you how you were dancing in Pakistan when the Hamas attacked the Jews, you coward. Son of Muta, potato. So you will retaliate? Okay, I want to see what you will do. Keep your word. All right? Keep your word, potato. You know, they will wipe their bum with it. I mean your beard. Sorry, I dropped the word beard. You know, sometimes like I'm not feeling good these days, so I'm dropping word from my speech. So I wanted to say, let me correct that Satan throw satanic verses in my mouth. I wanted to say that the Hindus, they will wipe your Muslim beard with their butt if you retaliate. I challenge you. I want to see what you can do. Uh, yeah. All right, all right, all right. Abdul is talking. Let us see what he will say more. Let us see.
Visited the LOC. We were going to Bahawalpur and we had to visit this exact place. And the journalists were already ready for the journey. So I think this has been a very, very, I think, unfortunate step by India. We condemn it. We are responding. But to target civilian population, it's extremely unfortunate.
Just to point out, Minister, the Indian armed forces say that altogether 9 sites have been targeted, that they haven't hit any Pakistani military facilities. These are terrorist camps that they are hitting.
Let me make it very clear. There are no terrorist camps in Pakistan.
Absolutely. In Pakistan, there is no terrorist camps. Let us make it clear, lady. Listen carefully. All of you are terrorists. What a bunch of liars. From the prime minister to the soldiers to the people in the street to the grocery guy to the butcher. All of you say Allahu Akbar. You will take your knife and walk in the street like a mentally ill, sick dog with rabies. Brother and sister, let me make it clear. In Pakistan, we don't have terrorists. Absolutely. By the way, why don't bring Zakir Naik? I mean, even Zakir Naik is wanted. In Pakistan, there is no terrorist. Those are rumors.
Proxies in the country. In fact, in 2018, President Donald Trump cut military aid to Pakistan because he accused Pakistan of playing a double game. So when you say there are no terrorist camps in Pakistan, that is going against what General Pervez Musharraf has said, what Benazir Bhutto has said, what your defense minister said just a week ago. In fact, what Bilawal Bhutto said to me a few days ago. He said that terrorism and funding and backing terrorist organizations.
Hold on. Are you saying to me that the Pakistani Muslim, they cannot keep their lives together?
Has been and was part of Pakistan's history.
Post 9/11, let's talk about post 9/11 scenario.
Uh-huh.
Let me be very clear. Post 9/11, Pakistan was the frontline state, and we still are the frontline state in eliminating
absolutely, terrorism. Absolutely. This is why Osama bin Laden was hiding there. Nazi is the shorthand for National Zionist. Really? Flower? Oh, okay. March, 27 March. Can you tell me what the Zionists want? Can you tell me what their target in life? Because I'm trying to learn from you. You know, look like you are a very educated person. What do you think? What Zionist mean? Do you know? Can you give me definition? Because obviously you are educated, not like us. Do you like to give us definition? I like what you just said. Nazi is a shorthand of National Zionist, and according to you, the German who were killing the Jews, those are Zionists. Oh. Hitler was a Zionist. Unbelievable. The Gestapo are Zionist. Unbelievable. My friend, I think you are a person who loves conspiracy. And I am sure you are the kind. You learned that from your mama. And you asked your mama, who is my dad? She said, whatever your dad says to you, don't listen to him. He is not your dad. Are you the case? 93 Pakistani soldiers surrendered to Pakistan. This is old history. Now we will keep repeating the same thing. Today, India is doing nothing. You know, we don't want to, you know, don't be the same as the Muslim they keep being proud about yesterday, you know, which does not exist. Today is your future. Yesterday is yesterday. You know, one upon the time, Japan controlled Philippines, Korea, China. You know China, how big China? They occupy all of China. They occupy all of Korea. They occupy all of Philippines. They subdued many nations to them, you know, Japan. But Japan today is nothing. So today, what make you, not yesterday. Stop dreaming about yesterday. So if the Pakistani, before they surrender to you 93,000, you could not even make 20 terrorists surrender to you now. Don't you see they are challenging you? Obviously, India is not doing a good job, and they are, I mean, either the Pakistani, they have enough power to subdue India, or they are stupid. Based on what we see until now, Indian, they could not do any harm to Pakistan to force them to behave. So speeches will not make a difference.
To Indian planes, and we are responding to Indian aggression right now as we speak.
And do you feel this could potentially escalate further? Because, of course, there is so much at stake, and both countries know what's at stake here.
It's an evolving situation. It's an ongoing situation. And obviously, we've had an attack. We've responded. But as I had said before, in many interviews, and I came that night saying that we had an apprehension that India would attack, we always said that India will be the aggressor without evidence. You see, we offered an investigation into the Pahalgam whole episode. We were the ones who said that our hands are clean. We want an investigation, a fair and transparent investigation. But you see, India, without any evidence, has...
I mean, he will offer investigation. There is 26 dead bodies. What the investigation you would do? I mean, you have a police still, they walk with a stick in the street. In Pakistan, you confess your sin before you have a sin. They will beat the hell of you until you confess your sin or your crime. What investigation? You look who's talking. You know, a terrorist. We offer an investigation. We have a 26 dead people, and we, you know, investigation for what? So who killed the 26 people? Who killed them? They killed themselves? Yeah, obviously the Indian, they made the poo-poo. They did not meet up the challenge. And now the Pakistani, actually, they will take advantage of this, and they will attack more. You see, Hezbollah was attacking Israel from the 1982 something until, like, you know, at that time they were like a smaller group, and they started growing. But the only reason for Hezbollah to grow, it was the stupid Israeli reaction to the attack. So each time Hezbollah attack, the Israeli, they don't take a real reaction, which means they don't really launch a real war against those terrorist groups. What they do, they shoot a rocket here or target there, you know, and they claim in the front of their audience, or let us say citizen, that we did something. And the story continue, and Hezbollah grow. And Hezbollah keep growing until one day Israel decide to teach them how to behave. And then Hezbollah did not dare to fart for long time, many years, until October 7. The reason in October 7 they decide to fart again, Hezbollah, because they felt that Israel have a weakness. If Hamas was able to penetrate their system and go all the way through their cities, and the Israeli army took them even hours to respond, hours, like almost afternoon. They attacked 5 in the morning. The response of the IDF took them more than 6 to 7 hours. Hezbollah, they said to themselves, now we have hostages. Now we know that they are weak. Now everybody look at Israel as a weak country. Let us launch an attack. So the day after Hezbollah, after Hamas attack, October 7, Hezbollah start attacking in October 8. Hezbollah will never stop attacking Israel until Israel decide. A year is gone. The whole year Hezbollah is attacking Israel non-stop, every day. And the stupid Israeli doing nothing until the Israeli decide to go and attack them in Lebanon. And now Hezbollah is kissing the ass of everybody, asking Israel to stop attacking them. Those people, they understand one language. Negotiation will not work. Peace agreement will not work. They understand one language. If you are strong, they kiss your shoes. If you are weak, they will eat you alive. So in order for India to make them behave, they have to teach them how to behave. They will never behave by themselves. They fear, they don't respect. This is a religion of fear, even when they worship their God, because they fear their God, not because they would worship their God. It's all about fear. So if you cannot understand the language of your enemy, then you better not to talk to your enemy. Like now Trump, he made an agreement with the Houthi that the Houthi will stop attacking the ships. For how long? So the Houthi now, they will start rebuilding because, in 5 months Trump is hitting them, or let us say last 100 days, attacking them. Then they are demolished. So they said, okay, let us make an agreement with him until we rebuild again. So this will be a temporary solution. Trump is being stupid, actually, because he should not agree unless, and only unless, they surrender all their missiles warehouses to the American army. Then we can talk about surrender. As long as they still have their missiles, they have their drones, they have everything. So what surrender mean? What do you mean? You did not take 1 meter from their land, they did not take 1 meter from your land. So what you did? Oh, they stop attacking. That is temporarily. Until they get strong again, they rebuild what they lost, and they will attack again. Right now, they cannot continue. They knew. Right? No, Houthi will attack Israel still. He will not. They will not. They give up nothing. Let us see the last update here, if there's anything new.
Very fierce response, because we are never the aggressors. And regarding Pahalgam, as I said, the Indians are questioning their own government, that they have no evidence, they have no facts, and they ran away from the investigation, which Pakistan had offered, and they attacked our civilians, they attacked our mosque today, they attacked 5 localities. Pakistan will now respond, and respond very, very effectively. Make no mistake, because our desire for peace should not be mistaken for our weakness. And
okay. We will see. You have a sexy accent, Jewish accent like PM Netanyahu. No, Jewish, they speak differently. Habibi. Habibi, listen to me, Habibi. No, I don't have an accent of a Jewish. Well, until now, I don't see any serious news can be considered as a real news. I guess we have to wait until the morning and see what the morning will bring to us, For now, it's just both parties spreading lies about victories. Let me see if there is any. What is the name of the Pakistani agency? Pakistan. By the way, the Pakistani government, they always contact YouTube about me. I'm sure you know, right? They keep sending emails to not email, sorry, like legal complaint. to YouTube complain about my channel. And I showed you examples before, right? Pakistan News Agency. I wonder what they will call it. Secret wife? What the name of the Pakistan? Hamir Web? I found the one, it's called Hamir Web. Hamir means donkey's web. What the heck? Mockbuck? PP? PPI? Oh, okay. I'm just trying to find other source of news so we can see. Where is Pakistan news agencies? I cannot find one. Anyone knows what Pakistan news agency called? I find nothing until now.
You are watching Sky News. Do stay with us. Coming up, we will, of course, bring you the very latest after India launches missile strikes on Pakistan.
Yeah, right. True story. Let us see if there's anything new here. Nothing. No update. The same. What about... The BBC should have good news actually, because they have like 4 million Pakistani live in India. Live in Pakistan, England. Okay. This is the BBC. This is the BBC. And this guy, his name is Ahmed Sharif.
The people are watching, not only in Pakistan, not only in the international community, but inside India, where how this attack happened. If you go through that, then 2 and 2 doesn't add up over there. That why and how. There are so many questions over there, but I'm not going to that because it is for some independent, credible, neutral body to investigate. It's not a child game that you come out and you.
Just same stupid talk. All right. Look, there's nothing really. Nothing there. It's just a stupid commentary about nothing. It looked like there's no attack. Nobody attack anybody. Both of them, they are lying about shooting airplane of each other. India shut down 2 airplanes for India. Pakistan shut down 2 fighter jet. And I will not be surprised if they shut down 2 of the secret wives of Mimi Hijab, thinking about them that they are secret fighter jet of India. By the way, if you did not watch the previous video about Mimi Hijab, you better watch it, because we discovered that Mimi Hijab have 3 secret wives, not 2. The number is increasing. You know, we don't know like in the future how many they will show up. All right. I mean, they are secret. Yeah. I mean, this is what they call them, the the ghost airplane, or they cause them like, you know, they are like for spying, like nobody can see them in the radar. The wives of Mimi Hijab, nobody can see them in the radar. They are radarless. Okay? Even their clothing were radarless. Like, you know, you can see the clothing, see through, you know? Yeah, they are like, you know, boneless too. Jellyfish. Yeah, even when you have sex with them, it was sexless. I'm telling you, there's no proof of anything. And hold on, who is this? Who is this woman here in the TV? In Sky News.
There were no Pakistani military facilities targeted. So you're saying that those sites, what more do you know about those sites then in terms of what you're hearing? Were they civilian sites or were these targeted military sites?
They were civilian sites. They were civilian populated sites properly, mosques.
You were able to find that from your couch? It was a mosque?
Madrasas. They were like...
Exactly, this is where the terrorist will be. If this is a madrasa, this is exactly the target. She said, no, they did not. They attacked mosque and madrasa. Madrasa is the school for the terrorist. And mosque is the center of terrorism. Supposedly now she defended, like, no, they were attacking civilian, brother. It's attack a mosque and a school. Madrasa. Yeah, this is where the nice terrorists graduate, you know?
Who's accountable for their lives gone. So the rational thing in the whole situation was a joint investigation. If you were so confident about these locations, and if you were so confident about the proofs that you had about these locations, they should have been shared with us and should have been shared with Pakistan government. And together...
Yeah, and then what will happen if they told you this is the location? You will tell them to evacuate? Huh? Or maybe you are one of them.
Its part now, Pakistan will do its part.
Well, Pakistan is responding now. It has retaliated. Do you think that that response is supported by the people of Pakistan and there's unity
Absolutely.
in government for the response?
Political things aside, Pakistan's demand has been a tough time in the last 2 years. That is true. Pakistan has been like democratically very polarized. But when it comes to Pakistan and when it comes to the sanity of our country, when it comes to the well-being of our country, that political differences become secondary. Now it's like it's Pakistan, whole the nation is united. There is no question about any division in between our lines. Now what India has done, it has violated our borders. It has taken lives of poor civilians. It has like aggravated the world's most vulnerable nuclear flashpoint. And now the whole nation in Pakistan, with all their political differences.
I don't know. I suspect that the size of your ears is the reason for the correct information you have. I mean, she have a massive ears. So I can assume she can hear all the attack of India from far distance. Otherwise, how she knew all this information sitting in her couch, and she is not in the army, and neither she is in the government. So how she is confirming who died, who lived, what it is, where it is? It's the ears. It must be the ears. I'm telling you. Women in general, they can hear things from far distance. But women with such an ear, she can hear like 3 times more. You know? Let me give it a try. Makeup. Lipstick. I'm sure that women in Pakistan, they were able to hear it. Terrorism. We heard nothing. Terrorism attack. 26 people die. Where? What? Are you talking? What? Unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, look, she is sure they attack a madrasa. You stupid, you just confirmed that this is a terrorist place. If the if the journal sorry, I had to mute the microphone so I can cough. If the journalists know what madrasa is, she will tell you, but this is where terrorists are. If you type right now, madrasa terrorism. Oh boy. How are you? So funny, so right, so knowledgeable, no able. My friend, it's going to take me some time to read your text. How, who are you? So, how are so funny, so right. I mean, come on, you have to add more stuff. Come on, you know, that, not nice. You have to say, how come you are so funny, so right, so arrogant, so idiot, so dummy, so... If you think you are making a compliment for me, that will make me upset. I'm an Arab. We don't like this stuff. What's we Arab, we like it when we are so wrong. We insist we are right then. That's what this guy is talking about. I wish I can contact Zakir Naik so he can give us his opinion about what's going on. Maybe he can call me, but my voice is not doing good to make the voice of Zakir Naik now. Good and Prince. First of all, I assure you that we in Pakistan, we are going to teach India how to behave. Oh, what you would do? Very simple. First of all, we are going to cut all the curry in the world to be sold in India. You will cut the curry? How you can do that? Good and Prince. First of all, we are #1 producer for curry. Okay. So in India, they don't have curry? First of all, you are ignorant again. Curry in India is not correct. The curry in Pakistan is very correct. How is that? How the curry in India is not correct? Is that about idea and politics too? I mean, curry is curry. How curry here is not curry there? What are you talking about? Breathe a breath. First of all, the curry in Pakistan is the problem and blessed by Allah. Really, blessed by Allah. And the curry in India. The curry in India is the blood by Modi. And Modi is very moody. I send you a link for the Indian news on the attack. Where do you send me the link? Where do you send me the link? Best. In Patreon? Yeah, I'm sure, for sure, that all the Muslims around the world, they will be praying for Allah to support Pakistan. Right? Yeah, let us see if there's any other news beside the radar of this woman. This one is Sky News. This one is what? This is the BBC. Live reporting. Pakistan top security committee to meet in a few hours. You idiot, you are at war and you will meet after a few hours. Why don't meet right now? Oh, Lord have mercy. Robio, he says he is monitoring the situation closely. Come on, Robio, just go sleep. Okay? Just be busy with Trump for now. Leave those people alone. Leave them alone. Anything the American touch is going to be destroyed. Just stay away. Let us see the life. Let us see the life. Life, where is the life? Where life? Here.
Damage that we discovered tonight.
Okay. All right, indeed. Ravi Agrawal, Editor-in-Chief of Foreign Policy. Thank you very much for joining us here on BBC News with those insights. Well, I'm joined in studio now by Matthew Maguire. He's former US Executive Director of the World Bank Group. Matthew, thanks for being with us. Now, you represented the World Bank. You've travelled extensively in the region. Talk to us a little bit about the Indus Water Treaty. We saw in the wake of the attack 2 weeks ago that the water supply was one of the first casualties there.
Yes, and this has been a really important treaty for a very long time. It was signed in 1960. The World Bank facilitated that in its role as an important multilateral institution, and it's held all this time, which is why it's so extraordinary that India now has pulled back from it and, according to many reports, reduced the water flow into Pakistan. What I would say is that Kashmir is an extraordinarily complex place geopolitically. Not only are India and Pakistan right there, but China administers a certain part of it. It's right next to Afghanistan. Nepal is a little farther to the south. So there are a lot of complicated interests. What's important about the water is that in the past, Pakistan has said, if that treaty was suspended and water didn't flow into Pakistan, because it generally goes from the south up in the Himalayas down to the northwest in Pakistan, they've said that could trigger a nuclear attack. And this is why we're very concerned, all of us, the international community, about where this can go from here. It's never just military, it's always a larger diplomatic issue.
What's your sense of that tonight?
Just don't know at this point. I think it's early days. I think one thing that is important is that we have mediators who can have those quiet back channel talks. So just in the way that we've seen Oman and Qatar and some other Gulf nations be quiet interlocutors in other tensions in the region, the question here is who might play that role in trying to get India and Pakistan to step down. China theoretically could. It's a superpower. It's right nearby. It's tended not to play that role in tensions around the world. Is the U.S. ready to lean forward? The U.S. has very strong relations historically with both India and with Pakistan, especially at different times. So the question is who might start to facilitate that, because that's clearly necessary.
And who do you think is in the best position to do that? I mean, if we talk about the US, for example, the ambassadors aren't in place yet. Nothing uncommon about that in a new administration.
Hey, BBC.
Does that leave the US no weak?
Isn't it Trump is a KKK, he is a racist, he is filthy, he is a terrorist, he is dangerous for democracy. And now you are saying you want him to fix it? What happened? Why don't ask the Pakistani Muslims who live in England to fix it? What happened? Now you want Trump to fix it? Yesterday he was a poo-poo. I mean, every report they have in the BBC about USA, Trump is a like very bad man. He is a racist. He is deporting people. For sure he would deport people. Why not? I mean, he's not stupid like you. People come by millions to this country from around the world. Like, somebody told you that this country is a nursery home? This country don't have money. They are printing money. And yet millions of people, they will cross the borders every day. And the stupid European, he is deporting people. He's racist. He want to close the border. Yeah, he's smart, not like you donkeys. Like now in France, just 2 days ago, yesterday, they announced that refugee cannot apply for citizenship. Don't you think this is too late, you idiot? Now you discover that this is the right thing to do? So you bring millions every year to your country to the point you cannot even feed people. You cannot even... But England is bankrupt. England literally is bankrupt. Their social security system, their retirement, their salary, all is bankrupt. They don't have money. And they keep opening their borders. Stupid people. Anyone, he would take a boat from any country in the world, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Nigeria, whatever. He go to England, he have a free apartment, free housing, free school, free health insurance, free, etc. And the stupid rich people, they work like donkeys to pay tax. Imagine in England, you pay tax for TV. Not when you buy the TV, no. No, you pay tax for the TV in your home. I'm telling you, I was in England, and then somebody knocked at my door. He said, I am from the tax department. I said, I'm not a citizen. He said, doesn't matter. I want to deliver for you. He gave me a form. He said, you have a TV here. So what does this have to do with tax? He said, you have to pay tax for the TV. I said, there's a TV here actually, but I don't use it. You know, I never use it actually. There's a TV. It's on the shelf. It's not even. He said, yes. You know, I said, look, I can show you. You know, what do you mean to pay tax? You pay tax for TV. You pay tax for parking. He said, the apartment you have, it have a parking. You have to pay tax for parking. I said, but I don't have a car. It doesn't matter. So they are so generous with people who don't, they are not citizen. They take the money from the poor citizen, TV license, parking tax, you know, whatever tax. I mean, they keep making tax, oil tax, gas tax, environment tax, antenna tax, you know, potato tax. And then they take all the tax to give it to who? To those who hate you most. This is how stupid they are. Yeah, I told him, well, good luck, you know, to make me pay tax to you. And by the way, if you are not a citizen, what they can do to you? Nothing. But if you are a citizen, they will go after you and bite you. Stupid European system. Let us see if there's any new news here. Anything else?
Based on a little bit of the past. They've been fighting for a long time. You know, they've been fighting for many, many decades.
Look how Trump.
Centuries, actually, if you really think about it.
Look how Trump talk about war.
I just hope it ends very quickly.
India's Ministry of Defense has published a statement on social media, just released minutes after.
Listen. When Trump talk about war, about India and Pakistan, he sounds like excited.
In the region.
Look at his face.
A very strong economic weight.
Where is the video of Trump?
On 9 terrorist infrastructure sites in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, it said.
Where is the Trump talking?
Pakistan has let terror organizations that targeted Americans and American military as well operate sometimes with connivance of the military authorities. So, you know, I think versus 25 years ago, when we look for balance, you know, now the United States has a much clearer lean towards India because we've seen proof in our own hands that Pakistan does sometimes dance with unsavory partners.
We heard some brief remarks from President Trump a few moments ago. He was holding an event in the Oval Office with his special envoy to Russia and to the Middle East, Steve Witkoff. Very brief remarks, obviously himself not briefed on the exact nature of what's happening there. But do you see a role for the US here?
Pretty modest. I think at the end of the day, we saw the de-escalation that took place in 2019, you know, with this almost kind of fortunate accident where an Indian pilot was shot down, landed safely, and Pakistan decided to hand the person over as a goodwill gesture. And that was the move that began the real de-escalation there. It was a series of factors you can't necessarily count on. I'm sure the United States, I mean, I think we basically turned a blind eye in India initiating modest counterattacks the last couple of times. And I suspect this time we didn't put a ton of pressure on India in avoiding doing that. But yeah, we certainly want to see American personnel. We want to see stability in the region. So the United States will try to play a role, but ultimately, you know, the decisions here are going to be made solely by India and Pakistan. And what happens, things that you can count on, and things that happen unexpectedly when bullets start flying.
And indeed, of course, the Vice President, J.D. Vance, was in the region when this attack took place 2 weeks ago. And as is the case with new administrations, there are
now J.D. Vance, he will take the side of India for sure because his wife, she is Indian. You know, 72. You remind me. In the Middle East, we have something called, I don't know how to use the word actually. guys, what the word jarban mean in English? Somebody speak Arabic here, can help me? Let me translate. This guy, he keep jumping. I wouldn't want to call you. I don't want to challenge you because I can destroy you. I can make you. You remind me of the goat, which have a kind of disease. Let's see, Google Translate. Let me see what the word is. Google could not even find the translation for it. Huh? Even Google could not find translation for it. Yeah, العنزة الجربانة. So this guy is like a عنزة جربانة. No, it's a goat who have a lot of disease in all over her face and etc. So always this kind of goat, she like to be seen everywhere. So she is in the front everywhere. Scabies? Scabies, I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, this guy, he keep talking. He wanna debate me. He wanna, Well, okay. But I will not call you because I don't have time for you, brother. All right. No news. Until now, there's no news. All are repeating the same stuff. Let us see.
Ongoing and active situation, and we've heard from the United Nations. The spokesperson for the Secretary General, Antonio Guterres, has called for restraint. We can bring that statement to you now. It reads, the Secretary General is...
That is the most disgusting person work ever in the United Nations. Scumbag, liar, idiot, corrupt. He is in the pocket of Qatar. Scumbag.
very concerned about the Indian military operations across the line of control and international border. He calls for maximum military restraint from both countries. The world cannot afford a military confrontation between India and Pakistan. Well, I've been speaking to Atullah Tarar. He is the Pakistani Minister for Information. As we're speaking...
This is the Minister of Information? I see a lot of information growing in his face. What happened to his face? So guys, Muhammad, he told them to shave their mustache and they grow the beard. Look how they look funny. You are the Minister of Information? And this information growing like this? This is a very, what about you give some information to Zakir Naik? The poor guy, he's trying to grow beard for a long time. What happened to your mustache? The information there collapsed? Maybe the Indian, they took your mustache hair one by one. This is the Minister of Information.
Now, can you update us just on the situation in terms of the strikes on your country and any casualty toll that you know about at this point?
And look. Hold on.
Indian Air Force.
Did you hear this blonde woman? She's like condolence, the casualty of your country. Can you tell us? Like, please, if you have any information about the casualty, BBC, what you expect. Can you tell us about the casualty? What about you cry? Put some tears. Huh? What a hypocrite. BBC, Abdul station.
Was a couple of hours back attacked civilian population and a mosque at 5 locations in Pakistan. We have casualties of women and children because it was a civilian population. Pakistan has responded back in retaliation to this Indian aggression. we shot down 3 Indian planes, one in Aknor, one in Ambala, one near Jammu, and we've shot down an Indian drone and multiple quadcopters. Because we were foreseeing this.
Multiple helicopters? Multiple? Okay, hold on. As long, you see guys how the news has changed. 2 hours ago, they said they shut down two Indian jet. Now they change it. They shut down a drone and multiple helicopter. Hold on. If you shut down multiple helicopter, that means there's multiple casualty from the Indian, and maybe many are captured. What about you show us pictures, Mr. Information? I mean, you have only text information. There's no images for information. Multiple helicopter, like not one, multiple. So we can say like you killed like 60, 70 Indian in the multiple helicopter. You shut them down. Seriously, must be true information. Multiple helicopter, multiple. I want to go back a little bit. Let's see if I can do that.
6 civilians died in that. I think there's been a real sense within the country that there needs to be some kind of forceful response by India to show its strength and to show, that it doesn't take.
Why this woman, when she talk, her lips go to the left? I mean to her right. I don't know. Maybe I notice things people don't notice. I don't know. When she talk, her mouth go to the right. Maybe the microphone is on the other side. She's trying to point her lips so she can be heard. I'm not sure. Go ahead.
These things seriously, that it does rather take these things seriously. There's one other thing I would add about, that attack on April 22nd, which is what has fueled the recent fighting between India and Pakistan, is that, the India has said that the attack was due to militants that are operating in Pakistan, but all we know is what India has said about that. Pakistan.
Did she say tutu? There's tutu? I have no idea what those people are saying. I don't. Let me skip. How this is live, but you can skip it. Like we were talking about this guy, and then we went to this woman. Look at those sad faces. I mean, thank God I'm still single. Imagine you wake up in the morning, you see those faces around you. What happened to women these days? Like you will cover yourself from the morning, like you, honey, you want to eat a breakfast? No, just leave me alone. When you are leaving, after you leave the house, I will take my breakfast. What's wrong with those faces? Look at this man, so attractive. Unbelievable. Women are so beautiful these days. We are confused actually. Who's men, who's a woman these days? We don't know. Who knows? What happened to this guy? Look what happened to him. Looked like somebody did hit him in his mouth.
Levels of escalation or any escalation at all. So I do expect the Trump administration to try to mediate, especially if
you can explain to me why your lower lips is so big, I will listen to you. Skip. Ooh, look at this woman. What the heck?
Security Committee at 10 a.m. local time here in Pakistan. That's only in about less than 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours. So clearly they're taking this very seriously. They're signaling very.
I know. I have to take your eyebrows very seriously. They are not even matching each other. One is so wide and one is so narrow. I don't know if you have a mirror at home or you don't. Forgive me, guys. I'm not. I am ill, so take it easy on me. You might be upset from me, but I'm sick these days, so I have a free shooting mood. What is this in the BBC? Who is the one who did your eyebrows? But don't you notice one of them is 5 centimeters wide and the other one is 2 millimeters wide? Unbelievable. Okay, skip. Oh boy, you again. Go. Oh, not this again. Oh boy. I mean, Nancy Pelosi is more merciful. Where are we now? We cannot skip. I'm stuck here. Oh boy, look at this. Oh. This is your future wife, my son. Oh no, father, I don't want to be born. This is what the father he said to his son before he was born. That must be saying something so powerful. Look how her mouth is open. Okay. Let us restart this from the beginning because we are stuck here. 3 Indian Muslim dies. Many Kashmir support Pakistan by way due to Pakistan. Okay, Kashmir Indian Shireen army Shireen back strongly. Let us see what's happening in India. Hold on. Where is the news about here?
This on your screens is the satellite pictures, one of the prominent targets hit by the Indian armed forces. This particular building is called Jamia Subhanallah. This particular building is called Jamia Subhanallah. Now we have visual evidence to confirm that over past 2-3 years, this compound has increased dramatically. You see these marks marked in red. This is where the expansion has been happening over the years. Remember.
And look, you can tell how organized, and those are not normal building for sure. They always have, all of them, they have the same fingerprint, and they are in the same compound, and this is an Islamic school, as that woman she said. So it's an Islamic school for terrorists, and they are the one behind the terrorist attack. All right, now we understand.
Pakistan was whitelisted from FATF's grey list for doing enough to curtail terrorism. And throughout all those months and years, the HQ of Jaish-e-Mohammed in Bahawalpur has been expanding.
Those are called Jaish Muhammad, the army of the filthy Muhammad. Yeah, but I wish they hit him. I don't agree with them that hitting them at night. What about you hit them when they are meeting? You know what I mean? Why don't wait until all of them they are gathered? I'm sure they are hundreds of members. Why you hit when the building is empty? And like, is your target to kill the building? They should wait until they gather together and attack them, not now. Right?
There is even a swimming pool there.
Mujahideen, they have a swimming pool? Yeah, for sure. Because Muhammad, he told them, taught your kids 3 things you have to teach your kids: swimming, shooting, and horse riding. And those all for war, not for fun, not for sport. So swimming, because you use it at war, you need it. Shooting, this is rimaya, not shooting by guns, he meant shooting by arrows. And horses, riding horses.
These red marks that you see, these part of the compound have come up over past few months and years. Remember, this building is known as Jamia Subhanallah. Earlier today.
Okay, they are repeating the same thing. They keep repeating. I noticed that those news TV, they don't say much. They keep repeating the same thing. I think you are looking at the wrong channel. If you want 10CP, what channel I should look for? Wise man. Which channel you want me to look at? You tell me. I mean, wrong channel? There's wrong channel and right channel?
Do you think this moment is?
I think, India and Pakistan have a long history, as your other commentators have said, of
both war and below war escalations, cross-border attacks.
How boring. Each one they call, all knows that India and Pakistan have long history of war and peace. And why those people are so boring and they keep repeating the same thing? Like, are you stupid or what? They call you to say the same thing as the one before you and the one before you and the one before you. Unbelievable. Each one of them, he will say the same thing. India and Pakistan, they have the same history. Oh boy, Lord have mercy. All right. Oh, this woman with the ear is still here. Let us see what they have now.
Those words were echoed by his Secretary of State, Marco Rubio.
Echoed.
He said the White House is monitoring the situation closely.
Isn't this what you said just a minute ago? I mean, those stations, they have nothing, my friend. They keep repeating the same thing. Where is the news in the news? There is no news in the news. Check we on. You see, there's many TV stations, but the problem is, some of them, they will report us for copyright. I will not be surprised, actually, even if this one, they do that. You know? So we have to be careful which TV station we play. Like, some of them, they don't care, but some of them, they make a drama about it. So this, this one, Wine News, is it Indian TV? Is that an Indian TV? It's the same. I am looking. There's nothing new. It's the same. Yeah, I don't see news in the news. They are just repeating the same thing. The same thing.
And 15 days after the terror attack in Jammu and Kashmir's Pahalgam in India, in which 26 innocent civilians were killed. And according to Indian sources, a total of 9 terror sites were targeted in the overnight precision strikes.
All right. No more comment. Obviously, they will keep repeating the same thing. We have to wait until maybe tomorrow. And see how that will end. All right? Yeah, otherwise I don't see anything new. If any one of you is living in Kashmir, he will report something to me I can share, let me know. All right. Anyway, you know, the Muslim now, they will pray to Allah, and the India will be defeated. Who wanna bet? And because India now is so weak and Allah is in the side of Pakistan, Pakistan is going to invade Delhi by tomorrow. And Delhi will be announced a Muslim capital by tomorrow afternoon. You wanna bet? Who wanna bet? Huh? Oh boy. Do you see why I don't open my camera? I mean, if I open my camera, you people will make fun of me the same I'm making fun of those people. Like, you stop the video. People look funny when you stop the video on them. Like, she's in drugs now. What happened? You know?
Tarar, you said that you've already received images of women and children who have been injured. This attack took place roughly.
Where is the images, Minister of Information? Why you don't share the images, huh? Huh? Guys, should I open my camera? Should I buy a camera and open it for you? Seriously. If there's any one of you, his son, his daughter is misbehaving, and you want them to behave, you show them my image for a second. And you tell them, if you do it again, I will show you again. Trust me, they will behave. All right? Same for your wife. If your wife, she is spending a lot, etc., I can make, like, this is a special promotion, okay? You have to pay for it. I will take a special picture just for your wife for spending. This is for a spending bill, you know? She spend, you put the picture in the front of her face in the morning. All right? Now, I warn you, she might lose the ability to talk or remember some information, including her name for some time. But the memory will come back, okay? But at least you will forget your credit card number. I mean, just think about it positively. Good morning from India. My friend from India, what you Indian did? Nothing. I mean, we were expecting you to teach the Pakistani terrorists how to behave. This is nothing. So tell Modi, I mean, he need to change the mood. He make me upset now. Please, no, please, CP, for the love of God, no. Okay. I'm not gonna be terrified. Yeah. By the way, I'm very, very good looking. I'm telling you. The reason I'm still single, because, I mean, not because I'm so bad in looking. No, not exactly. Not because I'm so short. Not necessarily. Not because I'm so overweight. Not. I mean, this is not gonna be a reason. Not because you know. I mean, everything. The rest is fine. The rest is fine. You know. I mean, the rest is fine. All right. After I say it now, let us see how many women they would marry me. So short, so overweight, so. But by the way, my face looks so good. Seriously. I mean, I took picture for the passport. You know, the camera was burned. They told me the camera. I said, "Is the picture ready?" They said, "No, we don't know what happened. You know, we have to do it again." I said, "Okay." They took it again. I said, "So now," they said, "we need something wrong with this camera. So can you come tomorrow?" What the heck? What tomorrow? You know. Anyway, the second day, I think they use more powerful camera. They give it more vitamin D and C and E and etc. Yeah. My face have face of a radio. How face of a radio look like? There's holes in it, like the speaker. Oh boy. Lord have mercy. Modi has already stopped the water to Pakistan. Well, I hope so. We will see. We will see. You know, because the water thing is more harmful than war, really. We will see. But I don't like India to be facing humility by doing nothing, you know. G, my guesses. You are the AI guesses AI. No, my friend, you are wrong. All the description you have of me is wrong. Anyway. And actually, once I posted the video with my debating those Jehovah's Witnesses, and I received tons of messages saying, "We saw your hand. We saw your hand, Chris CP. Honestly, we saw your hand. Did you see his hand?" And I was looking at the comment. What's wrong with people? What do you, we saw your hand. Oh boy. We saw his and the other person, he said, no, this is not his hand. This is the hand of the other guy. The other person, don't be stupid, look again. And the second, etc. Look again, freeze it. Focus more. Zoom in. Ah, Lord have mercy. I'm Prophet Muhammad. You saw my hand? Moody is going to invite you to the new channel. Well, we will see who will invite who. You're correct, CP. Water level is lowered. Planning build dam. Yeah, because if India stop producing, or let us say allowing the water to go through, that will damage their manufacture, their whole business, because electricity is a major thing. Especially those who make weapon, like to do welding, to do put metal together, to need a lot of electricity. So if India stop supplying Pakistan with water, not only thirst, not only farms will be destroyed, not only maybe thousands of hectares of farms would die, but that will affect electricity and manufacture. Big deal. Do they think you are not a human or something? You know what is scaring me? That they think I am something. I'm not worried about if they think about me as a human or not. But something is scary. I'm sick. How I'm able to talk? Seriously, I don't know. Really, I'm really tired. But I'm I'm able to talk. Oh boy. Middle Eastern hands are usually hairy. How you know that Middle Eastern hands are usually hairy? Let me guess, you borrow money from them. Or they buy from you. Which one? Mostly you work in a grocery store and you are the cashier. See, guys, how you do intelligence analyze? I was able to find here our friend that she work in a cashier. And if she can tell me how many hands she see a day, I can tell you how many hours she work. Oh boy. Not a female though. Here we go. A Middle Eastern woman, she get upset. She said, not a female, okay? Female, Middle Eastern female don't have hair. All right? I wish we can put those two women in the chat to fight now. Who want to jump first? Answer her. Shoot back. Can we choose you to make Muslim go crazy? Clone you. Oh, clone you. I mean, aren't you sick of cloning? Allah, he cloned Isa. And then Jibreel, he cloned Dahya al-Kalbi. And then Shaitan, he cloned Jibreel. Everybody clone everybody in Islam. If you go to the Hindus, they believe in cloning too. Like you used to be a lion in the previous life. In this life, you are an elephant. In the coming life, you are Moody. All right. I hope nobody get offended. As you see, I make fun of myself. So if you cannot handle, joke, you better not to come here. All right? You see, if a person get offended easy, there's many things about that, especially if we're talking about look, etc. That means you are not confident and you consider your look is the only thing you have. You know what I mean? Like if somebody made fun of your look, let us say, You know, people, they can bully you for any reason. But we make comment not to make fun of people. It's just for a laugh. We make fun of ourselves. We make fun of you know, each other. It's just for fun. It's not to harm people. But when people, they do those things to harm, you know, they mean harm. Those are evil. Because, you know, some, they cannot take it. They cannot. It can affect them badly. They can even, you know, go and do harm themselves. Someone is naive, you know, she might even commit suicide, or he commits suicide because some idiot, they bully them. So here, you know, we make fun in ourselves first, so you will not be offended if we say something about you. So you don't feel like, okay, he's just you know, making fun of me. This guy, he make fun of himself. He make fun of anything he's walking by. All right. So we want to be happy, smile. You know, don't be grumpy. By the way, where is the word grumpy coming from? Anyone knows? There's a land, it's called the Grumpy Land. What is the most grumpy land ever? Anybody knows? Which means unhappy land. It can't be a Muslim land. No way. They have Allah. I am sure that the most happy land in the world must be Muslim land. This is why we cannot count any Muslim country part of the grumpy land. CP is properly really handsome. You know, I don't know, the word handsome sound offensive for me. Handsome. What's wrong with those people? One woman, she say, Muslim, the Middle Eastern hands are hairy. The other one says to me, Christian Prince is handsome. There's something fishy with this language. Everything is handsome. How in the world that together, hand and some, make it good looking? There is any explanation? Handsome. What about footsome? So if somebody is footsome, is not handsome? Filipino women are waiting for you? Waiting for me where? All right, I had to mute my microphone because I was coughing again. Handful. Yeah, I don't know. English really is weird, you know. Like even upset, I learned from someone who teach English that the word upset coming from the cowboy. So when they sit on the horse, the wild horse, he get crazy, you know. So he go up and set, up and set, you know. So this is what upset is coming from the cowboy. Handsome for male, someone you want to hold his hand, really? And why you want to hold my hand? Sound fishy. Guys, this language is dangerous, and it's used for the benefit of women. Did you see? Handsome mean for female, she want to hold the hand of a man. That's scary. So from now on, if a woman, she said to you, are handsome, watch your hands. Put your hands in your pocket right away. You know, actually say that. Insert your hands in your pockets, because you never know. I mean, they want to hold your hands, you know. And you never know, but after holding your hands, you might lose your ring, your watch. Me, I don't wear rings. I don't wear watches. So I have nothing to lose, but who knows why they want to hold your hand. Okay. All right, all right. CP, you are handsome. Leave me alone. You know what? If my mom, she heard you, she will sue you for saying that. She's very Christian woman. She will say you will go to hell. She will be upset. She will warn you, says lying is not good. Huh? I'm telling you, if my mom, she heard you, she would be so upset for you. Did you just say my son is handsome? He will go to hell. Don't do that. Lying is not good. You will lose your wallet. Oh no, the women these days are not caring for your wallet. They care for your account in Bitcoin. I heard of a woman, she friend a guy. He brag a lot about his Bitcoin. He have, I don't know how many hundreds of them, which each one of them is like $100,000, right? So this woman, she friend him, she became his girlfriend, and he trusted her, this idiot. So when the last day before she leave him, she went to his account and she moved, I don't know, I saw it on TV. I don't know how many $1 million from his account to her name. Trust me, they don't care for your hands no more. The hand is not the last thing to worry about. Oh boy. Now, we don't want women to be upset. There's many scammers are men too, like Andrew Tate, right? Let us see if there's any new news. Stop talking about women. Come on.
It would really be calculated or studied from point of view of what kind of damage or what happens really in the next interaction, which will pan out maybe in the next 24 hours. But what is important is, I think, for the Pakistani public to realize that where their military leadership is heading them into. Because what we've done is against a terrorist network. You have no such targets on our land. So if you have to have that kind of target, they will end up targeting some of our military targets. If that
And that's
happens,
the
we are not
point I
going
was
to keep
coming to.
quiet.
Yes, that's the point I'm coming to. That's a very significant point you've made. India has targeted 9 locations in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Your appreciation is Pakistan Army will want to have that equivalence or false equivalence. They would want to target 9 locations in India and, on all parts of India, including Jammu and Kashmir. But what will they target in India?
The curry storage. What will hurt the Indian most? The curry storage. So, like, imagine you woke up in the morning and you are Indian, there's no curry. Really, what Pakistan will attack, I mean, Pakistan is going to target now. What they will target? Yeah, they will attack the curry storage, and then, like, India will be out of curry for like few times, like few months. By the way, guys, if you are in India, buy curry now. I mean, the coming days you will be out of curry, just to let you know, because Pakistan is going to target you, and you will be curless. You will be curless and careless. Yeah. I think both sides is farting. Both sides are not really making any military, real attack. It's just fart, too much noise. Each one of them, he will present himself that he did his duty to defend his country. In the meantime, they did nothing really. I mean, like, at least when the Indian attacked those terror schools, at least attack them when they are meeting. Like, let us say 100 of them is at least 26 of them, like, kill equal number to who they killed of you. Right? So both of them, obviously, they are shish kebab. They are not really serious in taking any serious steps toward military action. All right. Anything else? Anyone have a question for me? Trump, he will not help India. Trump, he will help both. You know, Trump is not really a trustworthy person in the case of because this guy, he love money, and the Muslims is the one who have the money, not India. If the Indian can provide a better offer than the Muslims, Trump, he will side with India. But we know that this is not the scenario. This is why Trump, the first visit he go abroad is going to be to Muslim countries this week. This week, Trump is going to visit Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Emirat. And the three of them, they are giving his sons, his companies, big project to build, which is a bribe. That Trump sons are building massive complex in Saudi Arabia, same as in Emirat, and I don't know about Qatar yet. I'm not sure. I cannot confirm that, but I can confirm Saudi Arabia and Emirat. So the Indians should not put their trust on Trump to support them, because this is a businessman. All what he cares for, how much money he will bring to America and to his family, for sure. All right. So we will see. And I hope I'm wrong, but based on what I know about this man, you know, when it's come to Muslim countries, Netanyahu is committed to Indian relationship. Well, Netanyahu, my friend, is the same, is a scumbag too. You see, Indian, most of you don't understand that in this international relationship, there is nobody commit to anybody. India was supporting Iran for the last 10 years. In fact, right now, as we speak, they are building the port, big port for Iran. Not long time ago, they have a war game with Iran. War training for the military, the Revolutionary Guard. So India is a sneaky, you know, it's the same. All of them, they are sneaky. There is no ethic. All of those are sneaky liars. Ethic is not part of their, you know, strategy. So India, in one hand, they give hugs to the Jews. We support Israel just to give them employment, etc., technology. In the same India, the same Modi, he go to Iran and he hug the Iranian, and he kiss them. The same Modi, he go to Russia. The same, I mean, the same guy, you know. So those, the one you call them leaders, and those goes for every country, including Trump. All of them, they are liars. They have zero ethic, and they have a color of a lizard. You know, lizard, when they, what they call this lizard, change the color. So they are in the top of a black stone, they are black. In the top of a green grass, they are green. In the top of a red rock, they are red. So if you think in the time of war, there's somebody will side with you because he love you, that means you are a fool. Nobody will side with you unless he side with himself first. Do you understand me? So if America feel that siding with India in case of real war happen is for the benefit of America, they will side with India. But now they will not, because they love India. That is a big, you know, like illusion. They don't care for you. They will never care for you. They will never care if you all of you die. They don't. Yeah. Same as European, when they say they side with Ukraine, they are not siding with Ukraine. They are using the Ukrainian. Ukrainians are dying so European can stay safe. And then they claim that they are supporting Ukraine. The fact is the opposite. It is the poor Ukrainian supporting the European, protecting them. Because, you know, Putin' plan was to take Ukraine, to go to Moldova, surround Romania, and he can take easy the rest, you know. And this European Union is collapsing. It's very easy to collapse. They don't have even an army. Trump, he keep asking them to increase their weapon supply, their weapon building, their capability, but they don't want to do it. They want to spend. They are just busy, you know, giving their money to the migrant. So Putin, he knew that those are very weak. Even if they have nukes, you know, they cannot use it. The nuke nobody can use. So in case of a real war, anyone who depends in somebody to bring victory, he is a fool. And the American are the last one to trust. And I'm talking about American as American government, not American us. They did the same with Georgia. You know, the Georgian president, they told him, yeah, revolt against Russia. Don't worry, we are with you. The Russian invade. The American president nowhere to be found in the White House. Hello, president? The Georgian president want to talk to you. Nobody, no, he's not there. They are playing golf. They let the Georgian being eaten by the Russian. And now the Georgian, they learn their lesson. Same happened to the Ukrainian. Anyone don't learn from history is stupid. So if the Pakistani think American will support them, or the Indian think American will support them, both are a bunch of idiots. American will support their pocket, not you. Trump and Bibi are defender of civilization. I don't know what does that mean. Like, was PP defender of civilization when he allowed the money to come to Hamas from Qatar? Was he the defender of civilization when he opened hospital for Al-Qaeda in the border of Syria? And they are now killing the Druze? The same people. The same people he opened hospital for them is the same people are killing the Druze now. Bibi is a defender of civilization, yeah, for sure. Yeah. You know, when I support Israel. I don't support Bibi. Bibi is a scumbag. I will never shake hands with this man. If not Bibi, October 7 will never happen. Very lousy government, very lousy army. Even they have information, intelligence. They came to them. They said Hamas preparing for something. They ignore it. Who are Al-Zut, Indian or Pakistan? You know, I see some people, they say that they say that those are Indian, they are called Al-Jat. But I don't find that is relevant, because Indian are not totally black. And according to the story, they are coming, those are people from the north of Iraq, or from Iraq, which weird, because Iraq don't have black people, you know, as I know. So it's very strange to say very dark, black, tall people, and they are from Iraq. So we cannot take this information written in the Muslim books to be true. And if anyone try to match the information with some other names, like in India, Al-Zut, I think he's just, you know, fooling himself. People of India are not totally dark black, and they are not tall. Those are tall, very tall. Yeah. We don't even know if the story, all of it, is true. I mean, Muhammad is a liar. He can fabricate the story that a bunch, how it happened that a bunch of tall, so black, so tall, were not far away from Mecca. What they are doing there? Only few of them. You know what I mean? All right. Ghazwa al-Hind, Muhammad, he said in the hadith that he will go to India. You know, never try to match names with names. Like when they say al-Zot, in fact, nobody knows even what al-Zot is, you know. It's a strange word. And even the Muslim, they are confused about it, as usual. So we cannot confirm any what people say. But I understand some people, they try to show that they are knowledgeable, and they try to like search and find information. Oh, maybe this is the name, it's in India. Yeah, I mean, that's not. I believe the whole story is a fabrication. First, it doesn't make sense that a bunch of black men, they rode Muhammad for what? What does that mean? You know? I can take it seriously if those black men, they decide to make fun of this white man. You know what I mean? Like they saw this white man alone, and they are a bunch of black men, and maybe they are coming, like, let us say, from a very, you know, they are not civil. Let us say not civil. So a white man, let us jump on him, ride him, you know, and they made fun of him. Otherwise, the whole story is so silly and so stupid. Right? But we are very thankful for the Muslim to write those stories for us, so we can laugh more at Muhammad. Don't take your information from everybody. You know, people make things up. I don't take any information in Islamic books seriously. And when I say something, I cannot confirm it, which means, like I said, I believe that Waraq ibn Nawfal is the real father of Muhammad, correct? How many times heard me saying that? I'm sure you heard me many times, right? But can I confirm? No, it's impossible. It is very impossible. I mean, nobody even know who is your father, you, except your mama. Correct? The only one person can confirm who is your real father is your mama, not your father. So how we can go back on time and tell you who is who and who is not? Thousands of years. Are you getting my point? So when we speak about basing the information, that does not confirm a fact, but it confirms based on the information. What if the information is false? What we have is what Muslim says. That's all. It might be false. Only your mama and the DNA can confirm these days. I'm not sure about the DNA, if they are really very much realistic, but they say DNA can confirm. But based on what I see, they say like maybe 95% he's your son, 65% he's your. So how did DNA confirm anything? You know, the second you see there's some percent is left, that means there is something missing. It's like, you know, those detergent you buy. They said to you those detergent, they can kill 99.9999% of the bacteria. Why they left the 1%? This is disclaimer, because there is no chemical can kill all the bacteria. So the second you hear that they can kill 99%, that means what you are buying is not good. Because simply, the one will stay alive is the one will kill you. They were able to kill the weak one, which not important. You know what I mean? That's why they say to you 99% of bacteria can kill. Watch any commercial. So why you want to buy it? The one who will kill you is still alive. Like this drugs can kill the 99% of snakes, except the one can kill you, the cobra. Okay. There is a medicine, it's called Activio. I think it's called Activio, right? And let me see. Ask. What is Activio drugs for?
Activia is not a drug, but a brand of yogurt and dairy products that contain live and active.
It turned to be yogurt. I say Activio, it says Activia. Stupid Google. Hold on. Activio. This is how I remember the name. Anyone remember the Activio? Anyone remember the name? If you hear the commercial, you will die laughing because the drug can kill you, can cause heart attack, can cause a clot, brain bleeding. So what I will take it for? Octavio? Okay, hold on. Maybe I got it wrong. Octavio. Maybe this is the one. Obdivio. Here it says Obdivio, not Activio. I remember I heard Activio. I'm not sure which one really, but you will hear it from time to time in YouTube commercial. It's really horrible. Interview. Anyway, just leave it alone. Yeah, but anyway, I mean, all those drugs, they give you a drug to solve a problem, but they will create a billion problem more dangerous than the problem you used to have. Yeah, it might be for the liver or something like that, maybe. Entivio? Hold on, let me search for Entivio. I find the commercial of this company is hilarious because it says to you that this medicine will kill you. Literally, you know. But I'm not sure if this is the same one. Let me see, I don't know. Let us check it out. Maybe this is the one. Hold on. Let me play it for you. I hope YouTube will not complain about my comment. You know them, evil. So listen how beneficial the medicine for you, brother. And this is an example, by the way. I'm not talking only about this, all the same.
Struggling with moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis? Talk to your doctor about #1 prescribed Entivio, offering 2 maintenance options, including the Entivio pen. Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment. Entivio may increase risk of infection, which can be serious. PML, a rare, potentially fatal brain infection, cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, sores, or are prone to infections. Liver problems can occur. Entivio.
What is left? I mean, what is left? Brain. I mean, look, tell your doctor if you have an infection in flu-like symptoms. Sores are prone infections.
To infections, liver problems can occur.
Liver problems.
Entivio, relief, remission for real.
Hold on, let me go back. May increase risk infection, which can be serious.
You may increase risk of infection, which can be serious. PML, a rare, potentially...
PML, what a PML, I'm not sure. A rare potential fatal brain infection, fatal brain, cannot be ruled out. So why in the world anyone would take this medicine? Is that really a medicine? But all of them are the same, by the way. Don't think this is one. This is I remember. But all of them, they are funny, the same. They will tell you that this will kill you, will cause a brain clot, brain infection, sudden death, you know, all kind of crazy. So where is the medicine in the medicine? So now you buy this medicine, and then you get infection with different thing because of the medicine. So you go to the doctor and he give you other medicine to fight the new problem. So now you have to take two, the one for the previous one and the one for the new one. And then the new medicine they will give you for the second problem is going to give you another symptoms for other effect. And then you go to the doctor and you get another medicine. So now you have three problems. Like, you know, I learned actually the hard way about Advil. I took Advil for a few days. So I heard that Advil is good for inflammation. So I have inflammation in my foot. So I said, let me take Advil. Maybe that will help. And then I learned the hard way that Advil can affect your kidney and can cause what they call it, a skin allergy. Very horrible. But thank God, I took it only for a few days. But many people, they will not know that taking Advil can be evil, like very, very ugly ending. Yeah, I mean, you take a medicine, you trust them that this is a good. Don't spread fake news. Oh, I should leave that business for you, Videk. Sorry, I sorry if I step over your business. So guys, Videk is upset because somebody is spreading fake news and I don't have license like you, huh? Joras people are bad men in India. Yeah, but what Indian men, are they really told? Those men. I mean, India is a massive land. Remember, India was not at that time, not like today. I mean, India, it was Bangladesh, Pakistan, India today. Even Sri Lanka used to be called India. So to say there's a black people in India, that will not solve the problem. What those a few men coming all the way from India just to ride Muhammad, and nobody saw them except Muhammad. The story doesn't make sense. Right? Walking is the best medicine. I know, that's why I walk away from women. I see women coming from the end of the street, I walk to the other direction. I'm telling you, this is walking. I thank you for your advice. Yeah. Octavio. Let us see what happened here in the Sky News. Do they have any more news? I think it's the same garbage.
Indian officials have stressed that no Pakistani military facilities were...
They keep repeating the same garbage. Right? We will see. We will see. All right, I think we have maybe enough for today. As you see, there's no more news. And look like both of them, they are farting. There's no real war happening. We thought they are farting. It turned to be a diarrhea. Which means both of them doing nothing. It's not a real war. It's not real attack. Both of them, they are trying to present themselves that they are defending their land. But in reality, both of them, they are doing nothing. It's obvious. Lily J in danger? Why? What happened? The Abdul stopped calling her? No, I don't have a pain now in my joint. But I'm saying, this has happened before. Actually, it's not even in the joint, you know. But anyway, but I learned that you don't trust those medicine, you know. Don't take it blindly. People, they say to you, oh, take Advil, take etc. You know, it can be very dangerous. Let us ask Mr. AI for Advil consequence. What is the consequence of taking Advil and symptoms?
Taking Advil, ibuprofen as directed, is generally safe for most people and effectively treats pain, fever, and inflammation. However, like all medications, it can have consequences, especially if misused or if you have certain underlying health conditions. Here's a breakdown of potential consequences and symptoms associated with taking Advil. Common side effects when taken as directed. These are usually mild and temporary. Gastrointestinal issues, nausea, heartburn, indigestion, stomach pain or upset, constipation, diarrhea, gas or bloating, central nervous system issues, headache, dizziness, drowsiness, nervousness, other, mild allergic reactions, skin rash, itching, fluid retention, swelling in ankles or feet, ringing in the ears, serious side effects, less common, require medical attention.
Oh boy.
Cardiovascular, increased risk of heart attack or stroke, especially with long-term use or high doses, or in people with existing heart conditions or risk factors. Chest pain or pressure, fast or abnormal heartbeat, swelling or rapid weight gain, gastrointestinal, severe stomach pain, vomiting blood or vomit that looks like coffee grounds, black tarry stools, signs of stomach bleeding,
Oh boy.
stomach ulcers, bleeding or perforation, a hole in the stomach or intestine,
Oh boy.
kidney problems, changes in urination, little or no urination, painful urination, swelling in the feet, ankles, or legs, fatigue, shortness of breath, liver problems, nausea, upper stomach pain, tiredness, loss of appetite, itching, yellowing of the skin or eyes, jaundice, dark urine, light-colored stools, allergic reactions, hives, difficulty breathing or wheezing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, or throat, rapid heartbeat, other, changes in vision, shortness of breath, even with mild exertion, unexplained bleeding or bruising, anemia, pale skin, fatigue, shortness of breath.
Stop. All of this for taking Advil. How many of you have Advil at home? And by the way, the list is so long, and I'm just stop the guy talking. I mean, otherwise, he will continue before they come in 20 minutes. So the medicine is very dangerous. You know, they say to you, they give you a medicine to solve a problem, supposedly, but they create for you a very bigger problem most of the time. It's a devil, not an Advil. You are right. So I start taking it, but then I searched for the symptoms. I said, oh no, I'm not going to take this. So be careful, huh? Be careful. Otherwise, you will end in Pakistan with all the symptoms of Abduls of Pakistan. And you will blame the Jews for everything. All right? Yeah, don't take, don't fool yourself. They make drugs just to fool people to take their money. Do you think Satan can manipulate bytes line the computer? What do you mean computer? What Satan have to do with the computer? I'm not sure what do you mean. What the computer have to do with this? I saw something about AI doing some very disturbing things like chat. Yeah, what does have to do with Satan? It's a software. Whatever you feed the software will feed you back. If you feed the software bad ethic, the software will give you bad ethic. Right? It's like, you teach a machine what is the ethic code. So if you tell the machine rape is good, you ask the machine, is raping is good? The machine will say yes. If you say to the ethic machine, this machine you created or software, is beating women is good? It will say yes, because you taught it such an information. And by the way, you cannot trust really AI. Like I asked them in the other day, this is a while ago, when the last time we have rain? So it gave me an answer like yesterday. But it wasn't really more than 6 weeks. So AI, they can give you summaries of information fast, easy, but you have always to check, especially about things happened. Not like now information like this, generated from multiple thousands of articles about Advil. So what I figured out how it happened, the news, the weather news, they say, we are going to have rain yesterday. So AI grabbed that and say, there was rain here yesterday, but the fact never happened. So AI is not really a smart, intelligent AI. It's a collective machine of software. It collects information without investigation. All right? So if the news says that you will have rain tomorrow, and then never happen to have rain tomorrow, and you ask your AI if it rained yesterday, it will say yes. Because they are grabbing the information from the news agency, the weather news agency, which predicted that you will have rain. But there's no check. All right? A human being is the same. If you have a human being and his parents, they taught him to hate the Jews, to hate the Christians, like what happened to Muslims, he's an AI. No? The difference is he's not intelligent. He's just a copy-paste. And you cannot negotiate with him. The AI, you can change the program. Alright guys, I'm going to finish here. I'm surprised I was able to speak all those hours, because my voice supposedly is not doing good. But thank God, when I see you, I forget about my flu and my illness. I hate the flu. I mean, how the flu came to me. I mean, what is the source of a flu, guys? Is it all the flu come before because of women? Well, I'm not married, not engaged. I don't go out. So how the flu come to me? something very suspicious. I believe that those women, they send a drone to my house and they made a drop some flew on the roses in my yard as revenge, you know. And then I smell the rose and then I get the flu. I cannot find other solution except this. You tell me, what do you think about this conspiracy? You know, it must be something like fishy. There's something fishy. There's no way it happened by itself. I mean, where I get the maybe when I went to Walmart buying stuff, maybe, but Walmart people are so clean. You know, I mean, they are like, you know, they go through the machines. Like, you know, Walmart is the most hygiene place in the world, and people inside is unbelievable. You know, you see one, she's eating a sandwich in the size of my hand, and she is sitting in the scooter because she is very, very, very much overweight, but she don't want to walk. She's eating still. She's doing shopping in Walmart and she is still eating. Okay. What we can do? Did really India jet go down? I know. I think they are lying. This is what they said in the beginning when we went live, but they look like the Pakistani. They are changing their. They are saying now they destroyed multi-helicopter, one drone and multi-helicopter, which is even more ugly because if this is true, that means many Indian get killed, many Indian army. You know, I mean, helicopter will be what, empty? They are going for a mission, right? Pakistani, obviously, you cannot trust those wars. Did you take the COVID vaccine? Yes, I did. But I did not take it because I'm convinced with it. But I was going to go to Ukraine to do some seminars there. And they will not allow you to land in any of those airports or even to go in the airplane if you don't have this stupid COVID thing. So I had to take it. You know, otherwise I was not really, I don't care about those things. And the funny, when I went to Ukraine, they did not even ask me about it. But they asked me in my way, in the airport in USA. Then I think I landed in Germany. Yeah. There you have it. You know, if you don't have it, they will not let you get in the airplane. Yeah. Yeah, we just heard the Minister of Information. You forgot? The Minister of Information, he said that we shut down multiple helicopter. True story. multiple, not only one. Pakistani news. Multiple helicopter, brother. Multiple. Must be true. All right. I'm not going to keep this video, by the way. I will take it down. There's nothing serious there. As we said, we thought they are farting. It turned to be diarrhea. So if you want to download, you can download it very fast. Maybe it was a witch CP. Be careful. A witch? Man. Is this witch that was same in the movie, like in the, but she looks so beautiful? Man, I want to have witch invasion. I hope the witches will come to my house and invade my house. That would be beautiful. Oh boy. Keep the video, Meek. CP News playlist. No, it's not worth it. You know, we are just here to share. This is not our topic, really. But it's kind of a comedy when both sides, they claim to be Spartan, and yet none of them is a Spartan. We are the Spartan, the crusade. None of them. The true one. Do you think Qatar is funding Pakistan? Qatar, they fund everybody. He's a Muslim terrorist. Anyone. I'm sure Turkey will supply Pakistan in case of war with the drones and, you know. But still, India is not an easy cookie, you know. India have a very good technology in drones. Still, they are behind in many things. But again, India is not an easy cookie. We advanced more than Turkey. We can't compare, actually. Yeah. Yeah, we wanted to have some laugh. We thought it's serious news. It turned to be false news. The Pakistani, as always, curry news. So, guys, I want to say thank you for being here. I will finish with this for today. I hope we have a good time. And I hope people in Rumble, they have good time with us. How is people in Rumble doing? Are you doing good? Are we rumbling? I don't know why they chose the name Rumble. But Rumble is Rumble. You know, at least we have a backup in case YouTube turn their ugly face against us. All right, people in Rumble, good to see you. All right, guys. I hope soon I will be well. And if I could come live tomorrow, I will. If not, you know, day after, it doesn't matter. We will see. Do you think Satan? Okay, we answered this question. Don't give me more questions. That's it. I'm done for today. Because I'm going to go to Pakistan to join the Mujahideen to fight against the aggressor India. Those Indians, they are attacking our land, and we are innocent. In Pakistan, there is no terrorist. Pakistan is the last land in the world to have terrorists. If you don't believe me, watch the video about the one who insulted the Prophet, behead him. What a bunch of scumbag. All right, guys. God is good. So is Jesus. And we are the crusade. See you soon. Bye-bye.